Ready or not? 2. Yes, they brought it back again. That fan favorite from the first one that I freaking love and I watch quite often. So we got part 2 out. Rated R, of course, an hour, 48 minutes. Jules, take it away.
They actually call this one Ready or Not, Here I Come.
Part 2. Ready or not, here I come. Now I'm singing a Lauryn Hill song because we just got done talking about Lauryn Hill. Now I'm ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
Which is a remake.
Gonna find you. Okay.
Okay,
Hill,
so
please show up at the shows, and if you get inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, please show up. People, I mean, your fans deserve it. Please, I just had to insert that little piece of information there that had absolutely nothing to do with the movie. But anyhow, okay, we're ready now.
You digress?
I'm ready. I digress now.
Okay. All right. So, Ready or Not, Here I Come stars Samara Weaving, Catherine Newton, Elijah Wood, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and Sean Hatosi.
Okay.
And he's always playing some kind of crazy guy. Like, what the heck, man?
Was he the husband, Sarah Michelle Gellar's husband?
He was her twin brother.
Oh, they were twins.
They were
I didn't catch
twins.
it. They were twins.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were twins. That's why they.
Okay. They were not loving twins. I'll
So
tell you
this
that.
is the remake.
Not a
that
remake.
We didn't know what was coming. We didn't know what was coming, and I guess
The
we didn't know
sequel.
we needed. I don't know how you want to say it, but I was surprised when I was at the movies, and all of a sudden I saw the trailer for this. I was like, "Wait, what?"
I was like, yes! I
Yeah.
can't wait for this
Yeah,
one.
because I really liked the first one. I don't know how many
did
times
too.
I've seen the first one, so I
I've
was
seen
like,
it a lot,
I'm
and
gonna
I
see this
love
one,
it.
and I got to see what they did with it. And this one starts exactly where the other one left off. Like, if you're watching them, if you decide to watch both of them, then it's gonna just pick up right from there.
Don't miss a beat.
And,
They
yeah.
didn't miss a beat at all, and they
Kinda
did it
like,
very good. The Strangers.
Yeah, The Strangers.
Yep.
Thank you. I was about to knock on you.
Yep, it was there. It's like The Strangers did with all
Yeah.
their sequels that picked up right after the other one. Chapter 1, 2. Yeah, it's like this. They did good with it.
So, after surviving one deadly game, Grace and her sister Faith must now outrun 4 rival families competing for a powerful throne. Winner takes all. So this girl just went through hell, basically. Like, people trying to kill her and getting shot and cut and all kinds of stuff. She's laying up in the hospital thinking everything is okay, you know. She finally gets to the hospital, I should say. And then it just starts all over. Like, she don't even get like a day to like just
because they
fully
actually
relax.
show when the police pull up to the house that she just, you know, everybody tried to murder her in, and she just passes out, which makes sense because what she just went through is unreal. I would imagine how I gone through that. I would probably have to go away for a few weeks to an asylum because what the fuck?
They don't even give her like a day to recoup. That's kind of not fair. Like, if you really want to be a sport and have this,
It should be fair. Where they're like cutting corners and like cheating in some ways. It's like, y'all ain't real. You're not a real killer. You're not a real honey. Because some of this stuff y'all cheating on, but some of them got called out on it though, which I like because that's Elijah Wood's character in here. He is basically.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
So
he can't lie to people.
Right.
He has to tell them the truth about the rules. Nobody can circumvent the rules, or he is there to stop it. And this character was good. He's a bad guy, but I liked him. He was very monotone, and he did a good job in this one. I like Elijah Wood.
Right.
A lot.
I'm like, man, you can't even like give her like some sweats or something to wear. She ends up putting on the same dress. I'm not really giving anything away. If you watch the trailer,
running dress that she was gagging. Yeah, she was gagging, but she didn't have anything. So, you know.
It was either that or the hospital gown with, you know.
And she said, I can't fight in this. She said, I can't fight in this. I got this. She was like gagging, putting the wedding dress on because it was so blood soaked with probably like 88 people's blood all over it. So you can imagine how that dress must have smelled. And it was probably kind of stiff, but she was like,
I'd have had to grab some scrubs or something. I'm like, I'm watching the movie like, grab some scrubs. You're next to some scrubs.
But those are nurses don't leave their scrubs out though at the hospital.
But they were like going behind the scenes in one part of the movie, you know, in the back areas
looking
of the hospital, trying to get away from these people. Remember? So I mean, I'm sorry about if you feel like that's a spoiler. We just said she's running for her life. So, and I think I saw some scrubs at one point.
But the fact that they didn't wait too long to bring this second one out, which is good. And was it better than the first one? No, because I think the first one really shocked the F out of most of us. It was good, though. I'm not denying that whatsoever.
And the first one is streaming, so.
Yeah, and Samara Weaving did a really good job in here. Yeah. She was fed up with she was not with it anymore. Like, okay, are y'all serious? Y'all really still doing this? And now there's different stakes in here. So now she got her sister with her who came to check on her at the hospital. So now they threw her sister in here. So now she's got to protect herself and her sister from all these 4 other families trying to murder her. And some of them are trying to cheat, right? So Sarah Michelle Gellar and her twin brother in here, you know, most twins are usually like super close. They're good with each other. They can read each other's minds. Not these two. They came from a grimy family. They gave 0 Fs, really. They wanted to be on top. And the stuff in here that she's going through, they're offering her to do this and do that. You're just like, when did this evil start? Because they're telling the families, okay, when you try to kill her, you can only use a weapon that was available when your family joined this cult, is what it is, this devilish cult. So they can only use certain stuff. But boy, they get tricky in here. It really is a game of outsmarting them, because obviously you can't run from 4 families that survive. She and her sister, they had to outsmart them. And they did some stuff. And I liked when they tag team and jumped a few people. And I was like, get them, girls. Get them right now. And I was excited about I'm really digging Samara Weaving in this one.
Yeah. And for those of you that are like me, that saw the trailer and hear her scream, it is not all the time throughout the movie. Because that's what I was worried about. I'm like, am I going to be annoyed by that freaking goat scream through the whole...
Billy Goat?
Yeah, through the whole thing. Yes, she does it. You see it in the trailer, but it's not like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, where it annoys you.
Don't worry about that. Yeah. Yeah.
They got creative.
They got creative. It was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There's rules to this. You know, they need to just leave her and her sister alone.
Yeah.
They didn't even know she had a sister. We didn't know she had a sister.
Nobody did. None of us knew she had a sister.
But they had to have something to bring them back, I guess, too, and to make it a little bit more interesting. So now she has an estranged sister.
And they were estranged from each other. And by the end of the movie, of course, they have to bond or they're going to die in there.
They're mad at each other, but they're still sisters. They still love each other deep down, you know.
So they had to work it out if they wanted to survive this game, because there was no way you're going to survive this without some kind of smarts. You couldn't be an airhead. You'd have been dead in the first 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. But it got creative, and the dab of humor that they put in these movies is so appropriate. It's so appropriate. It just comes at the weirdest times, and it's just funny.
But she's almost like freaking Fast and Furious level. Like the beating that Samara Weaving's character takes is unreal. This woman is amazing.
I wonder, like, is her body still numb since she just got out of hospital like an hour ago? Maybe she's still numb and drugged up and she's a thin girl. You know, she's fighting dudes in there. Sometimes they gotta jump dudes in there, and you know, they punch her on the face, and her sister beating them like they're men. And that's the men in here really burn me up. So I waited for their demise, because how are you gonna sit there and beat a woman with your hands like that?
Nasty.
A little, you're beating a teenager. What is with y'all? That doesn't make you masculine, and you're cheating anyway.
She's not a teenager, but she's a young woman.
Yeah, she was in 1920 maybe.
No, she's in her 20s. She's like
early
late
20s.
She's late 20s. They kind of
the sister.
Oh, the sister is like
younger.
Young 20. She's
young.
20s.
Yeah. But you've got these grown men beating on these thin, frail women like that. I was like, I can't wait till they get there. Because seriously, you didn't have to do all that. If you just smacked her one time and she fell, but you want to kick her and then slam her, dude, I can't wait till they get theirs. But it's so satisfying. This movie is so satisfying because you can't wait for people to get theirs. You know, then you got Sarah Michelle Gellar thinking, oh, okay, well, maybe if they're going to win, let me try to get on her sweet side and pretend like, you know, this is about the girls. We need to do this and get rid of the guy. Half a no. They ain't paying you no attention. So everybody gets theirs in here, and it's good to see.
It's that girl power that you love so much.
Yes, that I love. It's so good.
So, some fun facts. Catherine Newton revealed to People magazine that her role was specifically written with her in mind. And she was in, wasn't she in Happy Death Day to You? Isn't she? No, that's not her. That's not her. Sorry. Okay. She was in the one where she got possessed by tall dude.
The one with the hand?
No, she got possessed by the killer that stabs people.
Hard Eyes?
No. Even though that was a good guess, but no. Oh crap! Why am I not?
I don't remember her.
Sorry, I'm unprepared. She was.
Catherine, you talking about Catherine Newton?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
She played a mascot, She was kind of a nerd in school. She only had 2 friends.
That sounded
She
like
got-
Happy Death Day.
She
You
got
sure?
stabbed. She got stabbed with a knife, and her and the serial killer swapped places.
Are you talking about the one with Vince Vaughn?
Yes, Vince Vaughn.
The one that's kind of funny. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, freaky.
It's almost like I know what you're talking about. It's with Vince Vaughn, where their personality. Yeah, they were. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the movie, but that
I
was
think
kind
it's
of
just
funny
called
too.
Freaky or something like that.
Freakier, maybe. I think Freakier. So I know what you're talking about though,
Yeah.
but I didn't realize
She
that
was
was
in
her.
that movie. Yeah, so
Okay.
she's used to like kicking butt and taking a butt whooping.
And
from
she
that.
is into horror,
Yeah,
obviously.
so that's probably how they picked her for this.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man. You get to
I
certain
think it was
age
freakier,
and
though.
Your brain starts to get some fog. So please.
I mean, we see a ton of movies though. Sometimes the titles, but we knew who was in it. We know it's her and Vince Vaughn, so you can find it really
Thank
quickly.
you. I couldn't even think of Vince Vaughn's name. So I was like, the
Yeah.
tall dude, the big dude
Yeah.
with the knife. Elijah Wood previously collaborated with Samara Weaving's uncle, Hugo Weaving, in the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
So she's got family in the business.
Cool.
She's earned her way though, so I ain't gonna knock her for that. But hey,
Yeah.
and Lord of the Rings is such a
Oh my gosh.
I just want to watch them all over again. They're so good.
Yeah. they
Guess
are.
who my favorite character is?
Who?
Spiegel. I just love that ugly little creature. He's so cute. I love him. Okay.
All right. So after the release of the first trailer, multiple fan edits of Sarah Michelle Gellar's character Ursula were made and went viral online, showing fan excitement for seeing Sarah Michelle Gellar back on the big screen.
And she's been in a few shows here and there lately, and they were going to redo the Buffy revamp, and that was just announced a couple days later. They've scrapped it. So it is nice to see her back.
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge Buffy fan, but we all do Sarah Michelle Gellar.
I watched Buffy and Angel.
Did you?
I saw the movie. I watched the TV show. I saw Angel.
God, I watched some of Angel. I did used to like Angel. Plus, she's still with Freddie Prinze Jr. When they did the
That's
whole
awesome.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still together
That's
from what I
awesome.
read. So yeah,
Good for them.
she's making a comeback slowly.
Yeah. In the trailer, Ursula is seen wielding a long metal spike as her choice of melee weapon. Her actress, Sarah Michelle Gellar, was known for wielding a very similar weapon in her most famous role as Buffy Summers.
Never knew her last name, but okay.
So the way they wrote this was weird. That was
Yeah,
not me.
it was.
I was reading and
Her
it was-
character, it should have said her
yeah,
character,
her character
was
that
known
she's
for wielding
for.
a similar weapon in Buffy
Yeah.
the Vampire Slayer.
It was like a big, long nail or something.
that you could just impale somebody with.
Yeah.
So she's
Again, I
used to
say,
being physical.
in general, with these type of movies,
Mm-hmm.
if you drop a weapon, if you don't have a weapon, pick up the weapon.
And keep it.
Thank you. Never run without a weapon when people are trying to kill you. That is
Or
just a
drop
life-
it. They'll
a
stab
life
somebody,
lesson.
drop it, and run. Okay, first of all, it's supposed to be a double tap. So if you got a gun, you're supposed to double tap, okay? And if you got a weapon, you need to aim it towards their head and make sure they're dead before you walk away. Because
Thank
now
you,
you're going to
thank
deal with
you.
that same person
Thank
coming
you,
after you
thank you,
again.
thank you.
How is this that common sense?
That's
But okay.
self-defense from Thommi and Jules. I'm serious. Like, if anything ever happened to you in real life, I pray that it doesn't. But if you see something you could use as a weapon, this is the basis of Krav Maga. Pick it up and keep it so you can use it when you need it. If somebody's chasing you, pick something up. Use it as a weapon. A rock, whatever.
Yep. Not just once, but attack them twice if need be, and make sure they're not moving. Make it headshots. Okay?
Thank you. Are there extra scenes? No. No, there's not. Do I think that they might make a third one? I mean, they kind of left it open. I mean,
I think they will. There's some stuff that happened in
could
here
see
towards
a
the
way where
end.
they would, or they could do like a prequel. You know what I'm saying?
How it all
they
started.
The families got into it. That would be dope.
That would be
Maybe
cool to
not
see.
like after what this one happened. Maybe they could just let it just lie here, but
The backstory
do
would
a
be cool.
Backstory.
Because how did all these families get it? And who decided to make it a thing that you have to murder somebody because they drew a card? Like, yeah, I think that would be interesting.
The devil guy. What's his name?
I
They say
forgot his name, but
the devil.
I forget what they called him, but
Yeah.
they held Satan
He made the
all
rules.
time in here.
They made the rules. He
But
made the rules.
like, why did these families join? I want to know what made these families join.
Greed.
Probably so. One to live forever and one to rule.
I don't have
and-
that much greed in my life. Like, would I like to win the lottery? Sure. But do I want to sell my soul for it? No. No.
Because there's a time will come you have to pay the piper. Do you know what piper is? When you make those kind of deals, it's the devil. You will pay. Maybe it might be one of your kids. maybe it might be a parent or something. You make deals with the devil, it's a dirty deal. It's a
Because in
filthy
these
deal.
movies, I don't know if you've seen the first one. Not only do you die, but your whole family line dies. So
Yeah, they even got
if
recruiting a
somebody
kid
in my
in here.
family line did that, I'd be so pissed.
They just did that to your whole family.
Like you're just sitting here, we're like doing our movie review, and all of a sudden,
Jules just blows up. I'm like, oh, one of her family members must have got her in that cult. Dang.
You know?
She didn't even agree to be in the thing. You just, yeah.
Just
a
dead.
prequel would be really cool.
yeah.
If y'all heard us. Yeah. There you go.
Tomato meter.
Okay.
The critics are giving it 75%.
Not too bad.
The popcorn meter, which is the general public, is giving it 90%.
I'm leaning more towards the general public.
How many out of 5?
I'm going to go with a 3.5. They kept it interesting. Samara kicked it up with her acting in here.
Uh-huh.
I think they had good chemistry on screen. I like the villain characters that they brought in. They didn't wait too long, and the timeline was perfect in here. So I'm going with the 3.5 clappers, and I would say you wouldn't be mad if you spent full price for this at all. It's going to be at the movies for a long time.
I'm going to give it 4 clappers.
Okay.
You know, I was thinking 3.5, but I'm like, I might as well just shoot it up to 4. I'm going to give it 4 clappers, and I feel like the same. Like, you wouldn't go wrong. It would be fun to see with, like, a group of friends.
Oh, gosh,
Especially
I
since,
wish.
like, these movie theaters sell drinks now, too.
We should
You
have
know,
done
Harkins
that.
has a freaking frozen Jack and Coke now.
Really?
Yes.
See?
Yes. And they
Yeah.
have frozen lemonade, which they make mixed drinks out of that, too.
They doing. They got burgers, French fries, all kind of stuff for you to eat.
Get
They
you
just
a
popcorn
frozen
and hot
Jack
dog.
and Coke.
Kick it with your friends and die
Laughing.
in here. It's good. And they got some interesting, I like the interesting kills. I always like that when I'm watching these movies. And I love it when it's women.
Yeah.
And they kick some butt and they tag team a few folks in here.
Yeah, they did.
It's good.
Yeah, they did.
Go see it at the theater. Don't wait. Even if you go late in the evening, you'll be fine. You're not going to be mad at spending it. I can't wait to watch it again when it starts streaming.
Me too.
Matter of fact, I'm going to buy it because I want to get 1 and 2. There are certain movies that I like to watch a lot. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, this.
I know. That's
this
what I
will
was
be one of
saying.
them.
I was like, I don't even know how many times I've seen part 1 because it comes on TV a lot
Yeah.
too. I just
watch it.
when it comes on, I just watch it again. I'm like, okay.
It's good. Check it out. We're telling you to go see Ready or Not. It's one of the best movies out as of right now that just came out in the past couple weeks. So check it out at the theaters. All right. So don't forget, Jules and I, we told you earlier, we're on Facebook. We have YouTube, Instagram, and we're also on TikTok. So you can catch us on any of those platforms. Like, subscribe, share, follow, chat with us. We're also on Cash App. So if you want to make a donation, anything
really
is
appreciate
appreciated.
it,
Yep.
seriously.
Or even if you have a legitimate company and you want to sponsor us, hit up our inbox. We'll get back to you. All right. Thank you very much for tuning in to Gotta Be Real Movie Reviews with Thommi. That's me with Jules. We will see you back in our next review. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.